tonight. Illusionist Darren Brown is going to attempt to make history by predicting the lottery numbers live on television. Can you believe? He says he's going to be able to call the results for the midweek lotto draw before the numbers are actually announced. What do you think? Do you think he can do it? And would you want to be able to predict the future anyway?
Well, I mean, he's putting his career on the line, yeah. Really. But I mean, I think Darren Brown is absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely,
I mean, he's just a brilliant illusionist. But what he does is a trick. It is an illusion. So I just don't know, because obviously, if he does predict them, then the lottery becomes a bit of a sham, doesn't it?
Why didn't he do it before?
Exactly.
He could have done it years ago, couldn't he?
Maybe
He has done things like at the races, though, hasn't he? Predicted the outcomes. But on Friday, he's going to, if he does it, he's going to tell us how to do it.
Yay!
No. But that means we'll all win the lottery, then.
Yeah, that'll be the end of the lottery, then.
So it's bizarre, but
would you
it must be a trick.
See into the future, though?
Well, I would for the lottery, wouldn't you? I mean, definitely.
What about anything else?
I think I'm like a lot of people. I have gone to sort of psychics and clairvoyance, but it's more out of a curiosity thing as much as anything. Or if you're kind of deliberating over a decision and you just want it nudged in the right direction, really. Although, you know, I don't really believe believe in it all.
I think the power of the mind, though, you see, is an amazing thing, because I think if you go to those sort of people, and I go to them as well, and you know what you want them to say, don't you? You know exactly what you want to hear. And I think by the time you've got there, you've thought about it so much. And they're very clever, aren't they? And I think they say what you want to hear. And you go away and you think...
They work on body language as well, don't they?
Yeah, and you think, there you are, you see, I was right.
Well, there's a lot that you're generalising again. There's some really good ones and there's charlatans out there. We all know there are. But I don't think I'd want to know everything. I wouldn't want to know. I'm sort of living every day as the present at the minute. And I don't think I want to know what's around the corner. I think that's because I'm getting older. I don't know why. I just don't want to know what's around the corner anymore. I just want to live for today. Oh, my God, I'm growing up, aren't I? What's going on?
And what about, I mean, you're talking there more about, say, mediums and psychics and this sort of thing, whereas the kind of thing that Darren Brown does, you could say, is more about the power of the mind. How powerful do you think the mind is?
I think it's incredibly powerful.
Maybe we're asking the wrong women.
An example,
the mind is a very powerful thing.
An example at the moment, which, I mean, you can put whatever spin on it you want, but I've always been very against those kind of self-help books until Jane told me about that book, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting, which I read. And you can call it cosmic ordering, whatever you... And I used to sort of poo-poo that, but it's really the positive thinking and asking the universe for things, which all sounds very, you know... But anyway, my mum got cancer, had 2 laser operations, as you know, before Christmas, came back after Christmas. Cut long story short, it had come back in another place in her throat, and they said to her, it's going to be massive radiotherapy. She said, I can't do any more treatment, I just can't. So we had to accept that, you know, within the family, and it was horrendous. I just did this power of thought. Now, again, I don't know, but she had a grade 4 terminal cancer. When she went for her 2-month checkup, they went, we can't find it. So, I don't know. To me, it's a miracle, because, you know what, I'm not massively religious, but that, to me, is my little miracle that I feel that I...
That is absolutely fantastic, and who wouldn't want that to happen? And it's just brilliant, and we're very happy for her. The only thing is, things can be coincidences, can't they?
Of course they can, of course they can.
I mean, I remember when I was a little girl and I wanted somebody's balloon. And I was only 6. And she had this balloon and her friend had one and I hadn't got one. And the power of mind, I thought, in my mind, if I'm really strong, I can burst their balloons and then they won't have any. Well, it didn't work.
No.
So
do you know why it didn't work?
Why?
Because it was a negative thought.
Oh!
You see, I always think love is a wonderful thing. Love and power and whatever is around us is a wonderful thing. And if you wish somebody well, I really do think they'd feel better.
I do. I think you can help people feel better as well by just being there and passing thoughts on.
And I don't think we use half our brain. I really don't.
No,
I think there's a lot of things that we just don't know how to do. I wish we could really tap in, because I'm sure, and Darren Brown should teach us how to do it all if he knows.
It's really, really powerful and really interesting.
It'll be on tonight. Okay, do you...